Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to another session of Viewpoints, an online discussion with new students and parents. Our topic for this afternoon is understanding senior high school strands and the MCL Innovative Learning System. I'm Iris Tombok, a BA Communication student and your host for this afternoon. So let me first introduce to you MCL. Malayan Colleges Laguna, a Mapua school, is a top performing school in the South, offering senior high school and college education in the fields of science, technology, engineering, business, the arts, and maritime education. With our excellent board and certification exam passing rates and outstanding reputation in local and national competitions, MCL is in constant pursuit of its vision to become a global steeple of excellence. At MCL, learning is driven by technology. With our physical and virtual learning environments, we empower and nurture you to acquire the skills, knowledge, and values that will enable you to launch your career of choice and become globally competitive professionals. We also have blended learning tools available at your disposal, enabling a whole new level of collaboration and engagement among your mentors and peers. Part of MCL's mission is to contribute to the solution of industries and society's problems through the expert application of knowledge. MCL takes this to heart with faculty members and students coming together to serve the community while learning and to initiate community engagement through sustainable efforts. At MCL, students are enabled to grow holistically. Learning is not only confined within the four walls of your classroom. Through extracurricular activities, students can also experience hands on learning and leading. Even in the midst of the pandemic, MCL, in partnership with the various departments, student councils, and organizations, is constantly reaching out to students, holding activities that provide a respite from schoolwork. The institution is also an advocate of mental health, with seminars, webinars, and forums on the topic being held regularly by the Center for Guidance and Counseling. We also make it to a point to check up on students and employees regularly, encouraging the community to reach out to them as necessary. MCL is able to do all of these through Mapua University's world renowned educational heritage that is deeply embedded in our DNA. This is the same DNA that you will be equipped with, enabling you to excel, lead, and innovate in a changing society through academic programs preferred by both local and international industries. MCL received a 5-star rating for employability, guaranteeing students employment and an exceptional level of competence after graduation. A 4-star rating for facilities, ensuring access to a smart campus and advanced learning system, and a 3-star rating for social responsibility and inclusiveness, allowing them to contribute to society through problem solving. MCL's quality management system, with the integration of its program offerings, is certified compliant to the latest version of ISO 9001 2015. This is proof that MCL has built an effective framework to always keep the students' best interests in mind. MCL has been granted autonomous status through CHED Memorandum Order Number 12 Series of 2019, enabling the institution to create new programs and engage in internationalization as needed by the students. And that's MCL for you. So interesting, right? Okay, so if you have any questions regarding MCL or even our topic for this afternoon, you may comment them and we'll get to you later. Okay, so before we go on to this afternoon's main event, let's take a quick breather. So we have prepared two trivia questions for you. So if you know the answer, just comment it, and if you get it right, you'll receive a prize from us. Okay, so let's go to our first icebreaker. Okay, so here is our first icebreaker. Our first trivia question, rather. On the periodic table, what is the symbol of chlorine? Again, on the periodic table, what is the symbol of chlorine? If you know the answer po, comment lang po. And we'll flash your answer on screen if you answer. Okay, so let's wait for a bit for our participants to guess this. Again, on the periodic table, what is the symbol of chlorine? Okay, do we have an answer? Ayun, from George Benedict Soliveres, he says CL. And CL is correct. Congratulations, George. And thank you very much for participating this afternoon. So, to claim your prize, you may contact our helplines that will be flashed on the screen right now. Can we flash that on screen, please? There it is. Okay. So, just contact our helplines to message them about the prize to receive your prize. Okay. Okay, are we ready for the next trivia question? And here it is. Okay, so how many years did the Japanese colonize the Philippines? Again, how many years did the Japanese colonize the Philippines? If you know the answer, comment it down below. Comment it down below. Okay, let's wait for our participants. So, a little clue here is that it's a number, of course, but in word form. Okay? So, for example, let's say one, it's ONE. Ganon. Okay. So, let's wait. Okay. Jam Niche says 3 years. And 3 years is correct. Thank you very much for participating again, and I hope you enjoyed this little icebreaker. So to claim your prize, Jam, you may contact our helplines flashed on the screen right now. It's right there below. You may take a screenshot or write them down. Okay. Now again, thank you very much for participating in our icebreaker this afternoon. And now let's continue with our event. To explain the strands MCL Senior High School offers, here are the senior high school coordinators.
Hello, dear viewers. I'll be talking about the ABM strand. So, the Accounting, Business, and Management strand, or ABM, provides students with the skills and knowledge they need to work in the corporate world. So, the senior high school strand, strand is for students who want to become business leaders and entrepreneurs. So, if running a business or talking to clients, coming up with the strategies to earn money sounds like your ideal career, then the ABM strand is the right strand for you. Okay, so the accountancy, business, and management strand would focus on the basic concepts of financial management, business management, corporate operations, and all things that are accounted for. So ABM can also lead you to careers on management and accounting, which could be sales manager, human resources officer, a marketing director, project officer, bookkeeper, accounting clerk, internal auditor, and a lot more. Okay, so the ABM subjects will equip you with skills in statistics, economics, and accounting fundamentals, and also prepare you for your college classes with baseline knowledge on management, marketing, and business ethics. So these are the specialization subjects that will be covered under the ABM strand. So we have business math, organization and management, fundamentals of accounting, business finance, business ethics, applied economics, and principles of marketing. So ABM students can pursue the following career paths. No? So of course, in the field of accountancy, okay, so one can become an accounting clerk, diba? Or a bookkeeper, or a budget analyst, no? Internal auditor, or a chief financial officer, among others. Okay. Also, students in the ABM strand can go to business administration. Okay, so they can be a loan officer, administrative assistant, community service manager, okay, o pwede ring market research analyst or financial advisor, and even become a statistician. Okay. Of course, we have marketing and advertising. So in these industries, the knowledge that students gain from taking the ABM strand will equip them with the skills and information necessary to conduct market research, develop advertising strategies, manage client relationships, coordinate with copywriters, producers, and designers, analyze market trends, and evaluate results. Okay. Students can also go to tourism management. No, they can go to the hotel and restaurant management business, or they can even come up with their own travel agencies. Okay, so in the ABM strand, students can develop the following skills. So they will develop their communication skills, their critical thinking skills, collaboration skills, very important, their time management skills, and of course, they will be trained to be to have a keen eye on details.
The Information, Communication, and Technology strand, or ICT, is one of the strands offered in the technical, vocational, and livelihood track in senior high school. It is designed to provide you with technical skills and knowledge in using tools and equipment that allows people to interact in the digital world. A graduate of ICT strand will learn relevant skills and knowledge in various disciplines such as illustration, web designing, and computer programming. ICT can also help you hone additional skills that you can use for employment, especially if you are eyeing a career in the creative industry like animation, technical drafting, or Java programming. You may take the TVL ICT strand in senior high school if you wanted to pursue college degree courses such as information technology and computer science with majors in computer network and security, software and network engineering, data engineering, and other than that, you may also take up multimedia arts, digital illustration, animation, and graphic arts. The two major strand specializations under the TVL ICT strand are animation and computer programming. Some of the career opportunities of the ICT strands are software developer, software analyst, systems analyst, business analyst, IT support analyst, network engineer, and IT consultant.
Welcome to another session of Viewpoints, and today we're going to discuss academic strand, particularly the STEM strand. So the STEM strand is designed for students who intend to pursue college programs that are centered on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So this strand prepares the students in using science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to solve real-life problems and advance technology. Using this strand, students can become an architect, an astrophysicist, a pilot, a biologist, a chemist, an engineer, a dentist, a nutritionist, a doctor, a nurse, and many more. So aside from the core subjects that all senior high school students will be taking, there are also specialized subjects under the STEM strand. So what are these courses? So these are pre-calculus and basic calculus. We also have general biology, general chemistry, and general physics. So these subjects will prepare the students in terms of the skills and concepts needed when they take up courses in their college programs. that are aligned with the STEM strand. So through STEM, the students develop key skills including problem solving, we also have creativity, critical thinking, teamwork, independent thinking, initiative, and most importantly, communication.
Hi guys! Welcome to another Viewpoints. By the way, I am Ma'am Betoy. Ako po ay for the Humanities and Social Sciences. So, nandito na naman po ako para ma-discuss sa inyo ano ba yung tamang strand na pipiliin, lalo na para sa mga incoming senior high school students. Ayan. Well, for me, isa sa mga academic strand ng Department of Education ay yung Humanities and Social Sciences or yung HUM strand. Itong strand na to, nagfo-focus siya on oral communications, media and information, and also it enhances your reading and writing skills. And so, syempre, marami din namang research and presentation involved in this strand. For HUMS, this is designed for those who are considering taking up journalism, communication arts, liberal arts, education, and other social science-related courses in college. Ayan, so sa HUMS pa lang, nagkakaroon na ng pag-aaral patungkol sa mga foundation, yung mga skills na kailangan mong ma-achieve or ma-obtain as you finish your senior high school. Pwedeng ready ka na sa college, di ba? Maganda yan. What is HUMS all about? Humanities and Social Sciences strand is one of the academic tracks, again, in senior high school. And maganda dito yung interest mo in knowing how the world works, yung pagdating sa arts, okay, humanities, pagdating sa kultura, ano ba yung nangyayaring trend ngayon sa ating lipunan, saan ba siya nagsisimula, di ba? Tulad ngayon, napapanahon yung community pantry, ayan. So, paano ba siya nagsimula at bakit ang dami nang sumusunod na iba pang mga community pantries dito sa ating lipunan? Yan, isa yan sa pwedeng masagot as you study HUMS, di ba? Very relatable siya kasi nga, kung ano yung nangyayari sa lipunan mo, pwede mo matutunan yun sa pag-aaral mo ng mga iba't ibang subjects na meron ang Humanities and Social Sciences. So speaking of the subjects, ano ba ang mga subjects na pwede mong pag-aralan? Siyempre, aside from the core subjects na meron tayo na ino-offer ni DepEd, meron din tayong mga specialized courses ni HUMS. Isa dito yung mga gustong kumuha ng journalism, di ba? Ayan yung creative writing. At syempre, nandyan din yung creative non-fiction. Ayan, so mai-enhance dito yung interest mo sa pagsulat. At the same time, yung mga mahilig sa literatura, ayan, nandyan yan. Pwede mo ma-practice yan sa creative writing or creative non-fiction. Syempre, yung mga maglolo, ayan, pwede kang, andito naman yung Philippine Politics and Governance. Kung ikaw ay mahilig sa mga usaping politika, okay, lalo na ngayon, palapit na naman ng eleksyon, di ba? Ano ba yung mga karapatan natin na dapat malaman bilang isang mamamayang Pilipino? At ano ba yung mga karapatan mo bilang bagong botante, di ba? Kasi registration na naman ng ngayong eleksyon. So, syempre, sisingit ko lang, kaya doon sa mga kabataan na pa-18 na, ako inaanyayahan ko kayo na tayo i-practice natin yung ating right to suffrage. Ayan, maiintindihan nyo ano ba yung right to suffrage as you study Philippine Politics and Governance. Siyempre, nandiyan din yung pag-aaral tungkol sa kultura. Okay? At sa iyong lipunan, andyan ang disciplines and ideas in social sciences and applied social sciences. And yan yung mga specialized courses or subjects ni HUMS. And also, siyempre, nandyan din yung napag-usapan natin kanina, yung trends. Diba? Yung trends, networks, critical thinking. Ayan, kasama yan din sa specialized subjects ni HUMS. At syempre, nandyan din yung pag-aaralan natin yung nangyayari sa ating komunidad. Paano ba mag-profiling ng community natin? Lalo na kung may iba sa inyo na nag-a-aspire ka na maging isa sa mga opisyal ng gobyerno, di ba? So, itong pag-take mo ng UMS, ito yung yung unang hakbang mo para mapag-aralan mo yung mga skills na dapat meron ka. Ayan. So, I hope dun sa mga nasabi ko, talagang mapag-isipan ninyo, ito bang UMS ay para talaga sa akin.
Okay, thank you very much to our senior high school coordinators. I hope our participants got more insight on the strands available at MCL. And of course, the first step to becoming a student at MCL is going through the admissions process. To explain this process to you, here is Miss Mia Tatlonghari.
Okay, good afternoon
Good
everyone.
afternoon.
Naririnig naman po ako. Okay.
Yes.
Yes po. Ayan. Good afternoon everyone. I'm here again, Miss Mia, from the office. I'm here to discuss the step-by-step procedure for the application. So, I'm sure na most of our viewers ay interested po sa ating kung paano ba mag-apply kay MCL. So, first is MCL po is now open or now accepting application for academic year 2021-2022 for senior high school or incoming grade 11 students. So, entrance exam for incoming grade 11 is waived po. So, wala na po tayong entrance examination. Again, wala na po tayong entrance examination. Ang kailangan nyo lang pong gawin ay itong mga step-by-step na procedure natin for application. So, first step po is of course, fill out the online admissions form. So, saan ba ito makikita? Kailangan nyo lang pong pumunta sa aming website. That's mcl.edu.ph. Then, i-click nyo lang po yung apply now sa upper right side ng inyong screen. Tapos, ang piliin niyo if you're applying senior high school, click senior high school. Then, fill out the form. Ang kailangan nyo lang is make sure na correct ang lahat ng information na ilalagay po ninyo sa form natin, especially yung email address. Kahit kailangan bago nyo i-submit yung application natin, dapat 100% sure kayo na correct yung mga information, especially sa email address kasi doon nyo marireceive yung aming step 2, which is the confirmation email from the admissions team. Once you have received the confirmation from us, ibig sabihin nun, na-receive na namin yung inyong application and nandun sa confirmation email, ang susunod na step, which is step 3, pay the application fee. So, we have two options to pay the application fee. Number 1 is to pay on-site. You will just need to set an appointment or book a campus visit dito sa link na naka-provide po. So, kailangan nyo lang mag-fill out ng appointment form. Hintayin kung approve yung appointment po ninyo since we are controlling po yung dami ng mga pumapasok or pumunta kay MCL. You can pay on-site to our treasury office. And option 2, kung mas gusto nyo or sa bahay lang kayo magbayad, you can pay through our off-site payment channels. You just need to fill out the billing request form na nandun naman din sa confirmation email na marireceive po ninyo. Saan ba kami pwede magbayad, Miss Mia, kapag off-site payment? So, pwede kayo magbayad through GCash, pwede din sa Cebuana Luwilier, M. Luwilier, RCBC, or online banking. So, RCBC online banking. So, you just need to send us the proof of payment para po ma-confirm namin na nagbayad talaga kayo and kindly give us at least 24 to 48 hours 24 to 48 hours para po ma-verify natin yung payment. So, sa pag-send po ng inyong proof of payment, make sure na nakalagay po ang complete name ng applicant or kung sino man yung mag-aaral sa MCL. And after that, kindly wait for the letter of acceptance and enrollment instructions na isa-send din namin yan dun sa email na pinrovide nyo from the online admissions. Okay, next slide please. Okay, so as a precautionary measure against COVID-19, the admissions office has limited on-site business operating schedule. So MCL or admissions office is open every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So gaya po kanina, you just need to book an appointment. Hintayin nyo yung approval nung appointment nyo. Then once approved, we are open ng Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays po. Ayan. So, if you have concerns or if you need help or assistance regarding your admissions and enrollment, ito po yung aming helplines. You can send an email or you can contact Miss Pearl Ulep for surname starting A to L and surname starting M to Z naman for senior high school is Simbi Retuya po. Ayan. So, here are their email address and contact numbers. Kindly take note of this. And if ever meron kayong general inquiries po, you can send us an email sa admissions@mcl.edu.ph. If you also have concerns regarding tuition fee, email lang po kayo sa aming admissions email. Ayan po. Okay, we also have our Viber and Telegram community. So, kung mas convenient para sa inyo na mag-usap tayo through Viber or Telegram, ayan po, available din naman po yung ating communication channels dyan sa mga applications na yan. Okay? So, again, I'm informing everyone that MCL entrance exam for incoming senior high school is waived. Wala po tayong entrance exam. And for the scholarship po later, if ever na may questions, we can discuss. But there will be a scholarship exam soon, which is also indicated sa ating enrollment guidelines na isa-send po sa inyo. So, that will be all. Thank you very much. I hope na makapag-apply na po ang mga students or interested applicants natin kay MCL. Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Miss Mia, for explaining the process to our participants today. So I hope our audience got to list down the requirements so that they soon can be part of the MCL community. If you weren't able to do so, you may message our helplines to be guided about it. And also, don't forget to follow MCL on Facebook to get updated with the latest schedules, events, and many more. Okay, now we move on to our Q&A portion. So send in your questions now. So may I have back on screen Miss Edmelia and Miss Mia Tatlonghari.
Hi, Miss Iris. Good afternoon. Thank you for having me for this session of Viewpoints for Senior High School.
Okay, so send in your questions, guys, and we'll answer them right now. Okay, you can comment down your questions regarding admissions or the senior high school strands. Okay, our first question is here. Can we please show that on screen? Okay, how to apply for scholarship po? Upcoming senior high school student here. Miss Mia.
Okay. Okay. For the application ng scholarship, so as per according to our enrollment guidelines, uh, only those who are enrolled students or enrolled new students or grade 11 students will be qualified for the scholarship. So, pero magkakaroon tayo ng scholarship exam, possible this coming August or September. Ayan po. Magkakaroon tayo ng scholarship exam po. So, abangan na lang natin yung dates kung kailan po yung ating scholarship exam.
Thank you, Miss Mia, and I hope that answered your question, George. Okay, is this another question? Can we flash it on screen? ESC program available. I'm not quite sure what this means. Can
Okay.
someone help
So,
me?
yung ESC is yung voucher po na galing from the government. Yes po, Miss Micaela, available po yung ating ESC program. Kapag para ma-validate natin yan or para ma-discount po natin yan sa inyong mga tuition fee. Sa enrollment po, you need to submit the ESC certificate para po meron tayong proof or meron kaming basis na yung estudyante po na mag-e-enroll ay ESC grant. Ayan.
Okay, thank you again, Miss Mia. Another question from George Benedict Soliveres. When po ang start ng academic year 2021 to 2022, Miss Mia?
Start ng klase natin for academic year 2021-2022 will be on August 16 po, both for senior high school and college.
Okay, thank you, Miss Mia. If you have any other questions or clarifications, you may send them in the comments and we'll try to answer them right now. Okay, let's wait for our participants to ask their questions. For now po, Miss Ednelia, how will the lecture and the laboratory be done po for the senior high school?
Okay, Miss Iris, for the lectures, no, we are using our online learning management system, which is Blackboard Learn. So this is available for all students of senior high school. So upon enrollment, binibigyan sila ng kanilang sariling account sa BBL. Okay, and then for the laboratories, we're using Labster. I believe some of our courses, particularly science courses, are using Labster for their laboratory classes. So, ganun po natin dinedeliver yung online classes natin sa senior high school.
Okay. Here it is. And so here are the collaboration tools and the digital teaching and learning tools that will be used and can be used at MCL. Right. Thank you very much. We have a question. Can we flash that on screen, please? Ayun, from Jamie Flores. How to obtain the 1MCL account po, Miss Mia?
Okay. This one is also included naman sa ating enrollment guidelines na isusend po natin. So, how to obtain the M1MCL account? Upon application po, you will be, kung natatandaan nyo, na-receive kayo ng confirmation email from us. So, dun sa confirmation email na yon, nandoon yung authentication code na kailangan nyo pong i-input doon sa ating viewing of credentials. So, nandun po yung 1MCL account ninyo and also your BBL account. Yung nabanggit nga po ni Ma'am Ems kanina, nabibigyan sila ng BBL account. So, ayun po. Ma-obtain nyo po yan once you already paid the application fee. So, kindly give us at least 24 to 48 hours para ma-create yung inyong 1MCL account and also the BBL account po.
Okay, thank you very much po. Okay, let's wait for our participants again. So if you have any questions po, just leave them in the comments and we'll get to you right now. Okay, so I have another question po regarding the school calendar for the senior high school. Is this trimester po ba or semester, Miss Edmelia?
Okay, Miss Iris, for the school calendar, we are following a semestral schedule
Semestral.
for the senior high school. Yeah. So unlike the college that has 3 terms, no, we only
Mm-hmm.
have 2 semesters for the senior high school, and it was effective just this school year 2020-2021. So before we are also having that 3 terms, pero we already switched to the semestral as prescribed by the Department of Education.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. Okay, we have questions again from our audience. Okay, from, oh my gosh, Isor, I think. Isor, saan po kukuha ng ESC certificate, Miss Mia?
Okay. Una, tanong nyo po muna yung inyong current school. Kung grade 10 kayo, tanong nyo muna dun sa school ninyo kung meron, kung nagbibigay sila or ESC grantee kayo. Then, kung yes, bibigyan sa kanila po manggagaling yung ESC certificate. Ayan.
Okay. I hope that answered your question. Isor, is another question from Kutozimo. Is there a possibility na mag-implement po ng face-to-face classes this year? Miss Mia.
Okay. Um, there is a possibility, pero hintayin po natin yung go signal from our government, from IATF, kung pwede na ba tayong magkaroon ng face-to-face classes. As of today kasi, I think suspended pa rin ang face-to-face classes natin this coming school year. Pero just to give you an idea, if ever i-allow na po ang face-to-face classes. So, kung makikita po ninyo dito sa left side ng ating screen, ganito yung itsura natin nung prior pandemic, nung wala pang pandemic. Pero if ever na i-allow na tayo, we will follow a strict social distancing. So, kung dati 40 students tayo per section or per classroom, magkakaroon tayo ng shifting ng schedule, and ang maximum students na lang natin per classroom will be 15 to 20 students po. So ito yung nakikita nyo sa right side of your screen. Magiging ganyan na po yung itsura ng classrooms natin. Ayan po.
Thank you, Miss Mia. Our next question from what if the one MCL or BBL account is said to be not yet available, Miss Mia?
Okay, possible po. We are still creating your account. Start naman ng enrollment sorry, this is senior high school pala. Ongoing na yung ating enrollment for senior high school. Pero if that kung hindi pa available yung 1 MCL or BPL, for senior high school, kindly inform us na lang din. You can send us an email sa aming helpline sa admissions office for us to check kung nagbayad ka na ba ng application fee, or if yes, we will check with our IT kung bakit hindi pa available yung 1 MCL account. Pero yun po, we'll make it available for you once you already paid the application fee, and just inform us na lang for the complete name of the applicant.
Thank you, Miss Mia. So here are our helplines, and those are our helplines. Our next question from Joe Bilon. Okay. How to switch strands from STEM S to HUMS, Miss Edmelia?
Okay, so if you are already an enrolled senior high school student in MCL and you're planning to shift strand, no, from one strand to another, of course you have to inform your cluster coordinator that you are planning to shift, and then you will be advised on the next steps to take, okay, para maging successful or ma-process yung shifting natin. So what we usually do, we ask for a letter, of course, that is signed by the parent or guardian, that is allowing the student to shift. Okay, this is to make sure that the guardian or the parent knows that the student is planning to shift. Okay, and then after that, um, we will have an advising. Okay, mag-a-advise po si cluster coordinator kay student kung ano-ano yung mga courses na kailangan niyang i-take. So, especially kung nag-shift siya on his second year or during grade 12 na siya, kung saan meron na siyang mga na-miss na specialized courses, kaya kailangan niyang magdumaan sa advising para alam niya kung ano-ano yung mga courses na kailangan niyang i-take and kung ano yung mga courses na naiwan niya during the grade 11 nung hindi pa siya nag-shift dun sa strand na yun. Okay? And most of the time, kapag nag-shift from one strand to another, nagiging irregular si student. Okay? Lalo na kapag medyo marami na siyang na-miss na specialized courses. So, ganun po yung ginagawa nating procedure for shifting.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Edmelia. I hope you got that, Joe Bilon. Okay, so if you have any other questions and clarifications, you may comment them. While we're waiting again po for their comments, how many subjects will there be po per semester for the senior high school, Miss Edmelia?
Okay. For the courses, it actually varies, no? It depends on the strand that the student is taking. But usually, nung nag-shift tayo to semestral, um, per semester, a student takes about nine at least, no? At least
Nine.
nine subjects and then at most na yung 12 subjects. Pero parang bihira naman yung nagtitake ng 12 subjects. Okay? Depende pa kung irregular student ito na nag-a-add ng load sa kanyang current load na tinitake. Pero it's usually about 9, 10, or 11 courses. Depends on the strand.
Okay po. Thank you very much. Okay, so will there be a synchronous classes po for the incoming semester for the senior high school, Miss Edmelia?
Yes, Miss Iris, no, we are following a schedule for our students, for all of our students. So we have synchronous schedules at least once a week for every course. We also have asynchronous classes, okay, and we also have the digital hour. So in total, we have 4 hours allotted per course in a week.
Oh, okay po. Thank you very much. We have another question. Yan. Pwede po bang magpaset ng appointment para sa enrollment, Miss Mia?
Yes po, pwede naman po tayong magpa-set ng appointment for the enrollment. Mas gusto namin 'yan na magpasa kayo ng requirements ninyo on site. Para nasa amin ipipasa niyo na din yung mga enrollment requirements. Okay, so para lang sa ngayon kasi MCL is closed until today for disinfection. Pero I think next week possible mag-open na tayo and you just need to fill out the appointment form and wait for the approval po. Then once you have the approval po, pwede na po kayong pumunta sa MCL po. Ayan.
Okay. Ayan. Here are the schedules po. Pero again po, today hindi po open si MCL for disinfection. Possibly next week po mag-open po si MCL. Okay, so make sure to follow MCL's Facebook page and Twitter as well as Instagram to stay updated with the new schedules for the announcements like these two. Okay. We have our next question. Is it? Yeah, okay. May I know who's the strand coordinator for STEM-S? Email or mobile number? Thank you. Miss Nelia.
Okay, for the STEM-S strand, the coordinator is Miss Venus Elaine Pablo. Should I dictate na lang po the email address? Wala yata tayong i-flash sa screen na email address ng coordinators. So, I will just dictate, no? It's VEG Pablo. Yan, type ko lang po.
at mcl.edu.ph. So ito po yung email address ni Miss Pablo, the Strand Coordinator for STEM-S.
Okay. Again po, yung strand coordinator for STEM is Ma'am Venus. Yan, here's her email
Yan,
address po.
email
You may
addresses.
contact her there if ever you need any, if you have questions maybe regarding the specific strand. Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Edmelia. So, if you have any other clarifications or questions, just please comment them and we'll answer them right now. Again, don't forget to follow MCL's Facebook page for updates regarding schedules and events like these, like Viewpoints, where we get to answer your questions live. Okay. So, again, when was the start of the classes? I think it was August 16th. Sorry, August 16th, 2021, Miss Mia. Okay. For both the senior high school and the college students. Okay. So, I have another question po. If a if a senior high school, if an incoming senior high school student po wants to take IT for college po, um, should they take ICT or STEM, Miss Edmelia? Okay. Ah, okay. Nawala saglit si Mal. Okay. We'll get to that question again later. So while we're waiting for Ma'am, if you have any other questions regarding the admissions as well as the senior high school strands, you may leave them in the comments. Okay? And we'll try our best to answer that question. Ayun, nandito na si Ma'am. Okay. I will ask the question now po
Hi,
ulit, Ma'am.
sorry.
Ayan pa. It's okay.
Okay.
So, again po, if an incoming senior high school student wants to take IT for college, should they take ICT or STEM po, Miss Edmelia?
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, Miss
Okay,
Iris, can you repeat the question?
okay. Um, an incoming senior high school po wants to take IT for college. Should they take ICT or STEM po? Okay,
Okay, so if they wanted to take IT course in college, they can actually choose any of the two, no? Pwede silang
mm,
mag-ICT, pwede rin silang mag-STEM. Okay, kung gusto nilang magtuloy ng computer programming, okay, or computer science, they can take up ICT strand. But if they wanted to be a computer engineer or a software engineer, pwede din naman sa STEM. Okay.
okay po. Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. Okay, we have a question. Can we flash that on the screen, please? Ayun. From Micaela Caponpon. What strand can you recommend if the student is still undecided of the course to take in college, Miss Edmelia?
Okay, so if you are still undecided to take for the course that you wanted to take in college, you can actually take any, okay, of the senior high school strands. Okay, bakit any of them? Kasi most of them naman is taking up the core subject. So nagkakaiba-iba lang sila sa specialized courses. Pero if you're really undecided, I would suggest you can take humanities and social sciences para medyo general, okay, yung specialized courses nila, and it can be applied to any course that you wanted to take in college. So sa UMS kasi, ang kadalasan na major or specialized courses nila is more of enhancing the communication skills of the students, particularly their speaking and writing skills. So I think that would be most helpful to any course in college na ititake mo.
Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. We have another question from Nine Vetec Belarmino Corona. How can we apply for scholarships for the senior high school? Thank you. Miss Mia.
Okay. For the application po ng ating scholarship for incoming grade 11, pahintay na lang po nung ating announcement for the scholarship exam. However, one of the requirement ng ating scholarship is the student must be enrolled muna before they can take the scholarship exam.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. So, if you have any clarifications, comment them again. Okay, from Carl Wilbert Ong. For online classes, what computer specifications would I need? Okay. Okay. Miss Mia or Miss Edmelia, please. Okay. Okay, for the recommended computer specifications, here it is po. So for the processor, Intel Core i3 or higher. For the memory, 4 gigabytes with provision for expansion. For the storage, at least 500 gigabytes. Graphic card, at least 2 gigabytes if built in. And an 8 gigabyte for dedicated. For the accessories, you would need a webcam, a microphone, and a headset. Okay, for the software, usually we would use Microsoft Office for the requirements. So I hope that answered your question, Carl. Okay, do we have other questions from our. Okay, here from Brain Siege. Are you offering scholarships po at MCL, Miss Mia?
Yes po, as I've said earlier, siguro ngayon lang po nakanood
Oo nga pa.
hindi niya naabutan yung ating discussion regarding scholarship. Again, yes po, we
Okay.
are offering scholarship both for senior high school and college po yan. So the number one requirement nga lang is the student must enroll first, then you can take the scholarship exam that will be announced po possible by August or September. Pero aside from the scholarship exam naman, there will be available scholarship then or discounts na meron sa MCL. So if your parent po is working sa any company na member ng YGC or ng Ayala, ayan, you will have, magkakaroon kayo ng discount on your tuition fees. Meron din tayong sibling discount if you have kapatid na nag-aaral sa MCL, both of you must be enrolled para makapag-avail kayo ng mga discounts. Ayan po. Meron naman tayong mga available na scholarship and discounts. You can email us. Email us sa admissions para mabigyan pa namin kayo ng much detailed na information regarding scholarship.
Okay, so flashed on screen are our helplines po. So if you need to contact MCL regarding other specific questions, like the scholarship, you may message them here. Okay. Okay, our next question from Kylie, Nicole Andre. Do we need to go to school in order to enroll, Miss Mia?
Yes po, you can go to MCL, which is I think mas okay in submission of the enrollment requirements. And yes po, pwede po kayong pumunta sa MCL to enroll. Pero if medyo ano pa rin kayo, priority natin ang safety, remote enrollment or online enrollment will be available soon. So, kindly wait na lang for the enrollment guidelines. Indicated po sa enrollment guidelines kung paano kayo mag enroll through online enrollment.
Thank you, Miss Mia. So if you have if you need clarification and other questions, you may comment them again. Okay, so we'll wait for you. So for now, I have a question regarding the curriculum. Can a student change his chosen strand in the application? Let's say po na-submit na po yung application, tapos napag-isipan na po na gusto na mag-change ng strand. Possible po ba yun?
Yes po. Pag sa application pa lang naman ito eh. So, halimbawa, ang napili mo dun sa online admission form natin ay STEM. Tapos na-realize mo, gusto mo pala mag-UMS. So, pwede
Mm.
naman po nating baguhin yan. Actually, mas maganda yon na bago ka mag-enroll, na kapag decide ka na ng gusto mong strand, just inform us through our helplines. Ayan, inform us kung ano yung strand na gusto mo nang i-enroll. Then, indicate mo yung complete name mo para so we can check yung profile mo and change yung preferred strand.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. Again, flashed on screen are our helplines. If you have any other questions, you may message our helplines. Okay, so are there any other questions or clarifications for this afternoon regarding the senior high school strands and the admissions process po? So please comment them lang and we'll get to them right now. So just in case, you may want to follow MCL on Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. Yan. So MCL keeps their students updated through these social media applications. Po. They post the new schedules as well as other stuff. Po. Events like these two. Okay. Let's wait po ng konti lang just in case po. Okay. We have another question from Brain Siege, I think. Okay. You have said before we take the scholarship examination, we have to enroll first. Is the enrollment free upon the start of the scholarship examination this August, Miss Mia?
Okay. Siguro, as I've said earlier, you can send us an email na lang to give you the other details regarding the scholarship exam po.
Okay. And thank you very much, Miss Mia. Okay. We have another question from your S. What if a student is attending MCL's online classes overseas? Then let's say the government lifts the restrictions regarding face-to-face classes. Is there a need for the student to fly back to the country po?
Yes po, possible na they need to go back here in the Philippines. Pero I think they are planning to have an option if mag fully online po yung students, especially if they're still in abroad. Possible naman po na mag-continue yung online classes nila. Pero yun nga po, if ever na i-allow na tayo mag face-to-face, ayan, ayan, as per Miss Hazel po, MCL Senior High School, incoming Senior High School is fully online for this school year po. So,
Okay.
for school year 2021-2022, fully online naman po tayo for senior high school. Kaya, if ever na nasa abroad pa kayo or yung student, they can still enroll with us po.
Thank you, Miss Mia. We have another question from Kite Nicole Andre. Do we have school uniforms for the senior high school, I'm assuming? Miss Edmelie
First,
or Miss
ay,
Mia?
sige, sige.
Okay.
Okay, for senior high school, we do not have school uniforms, but we have senior high school shirt that nung face-to-face classes pa tayo, it's usually worn on a Monday. Pero ngayon, dahil online classes pa tayo, hindi naman sila required to wear any uniform or even the senior high school shirt.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. So if you have any other questions, please comment them and we'll answer them right now. Okay. While we're waiting, can we flash our helplines on the screen again so that other people joining us can uh, take a screenshot or write them down. Again, here are the admissions helplines. If your surnames start from A to L, please message Miss Pearl Stephanie Ulep, and that's her email address as well as her contact numbers. For surnames starting from M to Z, please contact Miss Ivy Retuya. That's her email address and her contact number. So if you have any questions you may want to be answered right now, you may leave them in the comments and we'll try to answer them. Okay. Can we flash this question, please? When will the school year 2021 to 2022 start for senior high school? For senior high school po and college, it will start on August 16, 2021 po. Miss Wang Arenas. Okay. If you have any other questions, you may comment them po ulit. Okay. For now, okay. For now, Miss Edmelia, would you like to share anything from about the senior high school po? Like the achievements for anything po that they have done recently?
Okay. Ayan. So, during the face-to-face pa ng senior high school, we are participating in different competitions. I believe meron tayong mga math competitions na sinalihan, and of course, we also had students who won in these competitions. Sa ating ICT strand naman, also, we had there were times when we joined competitions like digital poster making and programming competitions that we also bagged some prizes for that. So these are the things that the students can look forward to when they start to enroll in senior high school at MCL.
Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. We have another question from. I guess the link is broken. It's not working. Okay, where? Okay. Um, we'll try to resend the link po, if ever. Okay. Miss Wang Alinas asked, "How about the fees? When will it be ready, Miss Mia?"
Actually, for senior high school po, the fees for incoming grade 11 are ready na. So, kindly send us an email for admissions, or kindly send us an email sa admissions para po masend po namin sa inyo yung, ayan, pwede nyo pong i-email din si Miss Pearl or si Miss Ivy regarding sa tuition fee for incoming, again, for incoming grade 11. So, baka kasi baka po you're referring to grade 11 na going to grade 12. So possible may iba silang enrollment schedule, di ba po, Ma'am Ems?
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. We have another question from Alessandra Nicole Briones. Until when po yung enrollment? I'm assuming for senior high school, Miss Mia.
For the enrollment, ongoing na kasi tayo for senior high schools nung May 17 pa. So, possible we will end the enrollment po first week ng August. So, mas maganda kung as early as now, kung ready na yung mga requirements ninyo, you can enroll na with MCL. So, wag na natin paabutin hanggang August. Pero the first, until first week ng August po ang ating enrollment.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. Okay, do we have another question? Okay, does the enrollment price depend in which academic track you will be taking po? Miss Mia.
Yes po, it will depend po sa strand na iti-take po nila.
Okay. There we have it. If you have any questions regarding the specific prices, you may message the admissions helpline. Okay. From Melanie Cruz, kailan po mare-release ng acceptance letter kung June 1 na ang start ng enrollment? Miss Mia.
Okay po. Siguro, kindly send us an email po with the complete name of the student. Then, we will check po yung name niya if ever na pa namin na-send you. Kung bayad na siya, we will check po the acceptance letter. Ayan po. We will send the acceptance letter. Kindly kindly send us an email na lang po ng complete name ng student.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Mia. Okay, from Weng Alinas, her concern daw po is for grade 12. Ayan po. Incoming grade 12, Miss Mia.
Ayan. Okay, medyo familiar nga si Ma'am Alinas. Oo. Ayan. For incoming grade 12, I think pwede po siyang i-assist ni Ma'am Ems
Okay.
for that.
So, Miss Edmelia? I'm not sure. Okay. So, please message our helplines regarding this info. Thank you very much. So, if you have any other questions, you may comment it right now. So we have answered a few questions already this afternoon regarding the start of the senior high school, of the classes of the senior high school for academic year 2021 to 2022. Again, the first day of classes will be on August 16, 2021. Okay, for the senior high school and also the college if you're a college student watching our live today.
Miss
Okay.
Iris, Miss
Yes, pa,
Iris,
Miss
I'd like to
Amelia.
go back dun sa concern ni Miss Alinas, no? So,
Sure.
since ang concern niya is for incoming grade 12, the guidelines for the enrollment for grade 12 students will be released this July. So, kindly wait na lang po for the guidelines that will be released this July 2021.
Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Edmelia. And there it is, Miss Wang. Please wait for the guidelines now po. For that, again, you may follow Malayan Colleges Laguna on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram po. Okay, that's Malayan Colleges Laguna. I'm not quite sure for the exact name on Twitter and Instagram. But if you're a Facebook user, MCL is very active on Facebook too about the updates. Well, you may check out our schedules, announcements, and everything just there. Okay. So if you have any other questions and clarifications, again, po, you may comment them. So, okay, let's wait muna. Okay. Again, we have answered some questions already for this afternoon regarding the first day of classes for senior high school for academic year 2021 to 2022. Also, the last day of enrollment and scholarships as well. What else did we discuss this afternoon? Wait, let me check. We have also discussed about face-to-face classes and how it will be done. Also, the online resources and tools that will be available for every MCL student. Okay, I think there are no longer any questions. Okay, let's recheck one last time. Okay, I think there are no longer any questions. So that wraps up our Q&A portion for this afternoon. I hope we got to answer all of your questions regarding the senior high school strands and the admissions process. We hope you learned a thing or two. So here are our helplines just in case you have other questions that you want to be addressed. Okay. Especially for if you're gonna be asking for a specific student po. You may message them here na lang po. Okay, you may take a screenshot, write it down, and message them whenever you're ready. So don't forget again to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Malayan Cultures Laguna, uh, so that you may be updated with our latest schedules po. So on behalf of the admissions and the MCL Senior High School, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We hope to see you soon. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.